In this video I want to show you how I model concrete floors with cheap materials and how to apply this material on my model K wall. Hello rail modelers, today I'll show you the progress on my harbor layout. As you can see, I already glued cardboard where I want to have concrete areas and where I have to equal the levels between buildings, platforms and ground floor. And I want to model the K more realistic, similar to a model K I found on the internet. For this I use 2 mm thick styrofoam and I cut a piece as wide as I need for the K wall and 1 cm in broadness and 2 pieces of 5 mm broad and as wide as I need for the K. If you don't want to use the sharp cutter for this, you can use a hot cutter, of course. I measure the height of the K wall and the plywood piece covering it. And then I cut pieces this long from one of the 5 mm pieces of styrofoam. Then I apply the small pieces of styrofoam with wood glue to the K wall. With these pieces I can cover the slices of cardboard I used to model sheet piling. Now I measure the distance from pillar to pillar and cut the other 5 mm styrofoam piece accordingly before gluing them between the pillars. As final step I glue the 1 cm piece on top of the K, modeling the concrete edge. I have to cut a little piece off and I put my metal ruler as weight on the styrofoam until the glue sets and dries. While the glue is drying, I model some ladders by bending florist's wire. I cut 2 pieces of wire 5 mm longer than the height of the K before bending one end. With a small figurine I determine the measures of the steps, take the 2 long wires on my cutting board in the needed distance before soldering the steps to the wire. After the first step is set, it's easy to set soldering points for the remaining steps. As a finish, I paint the ladder with burnt umber to apply the needed rusty note of the ladder. Instead of expensive modeling clay or paste, I use bird sand or bird grit I sift through a fine sieve to get rid of the small pebbles. Don't throw away those pebbles, keep them for other modeling purposes. Then I use tinting paint from the DIY store in white and black to mix a concrete grey color, and I add some of the fine bird sand to the mix. The bird sand hydrates until you get a good paste for modeling. I paint the styrofoam and the sand simulates a good structure so it looks like real concrete. To apply the paint to bigger areas, you can use a paint roll instead of a paintbrush, so you get those parts painted faster. Now I put the miniature ladders into the styrofoam. This is how it looks like before finishing. After drying, you can sand the concrete parts with 400 grit or 1000 grit sandpaper to get the structure less rough. The areas I painted with the paint roll have a smoother structure, but I grind sand them too after drying. So, now you know how to model concrete floor the cheap and simple way. Thank you for watching my video. All parts and tools I used are linked below in the video description as affiliate links where you can buy the parts and tools you need to improve your model railway. If you like my video, please hit the thumbs up button below. And if you want to get more information to improve your model railway the non-expensive way, be sure to subscribe to my channel and hit also the bell button so you will be informed when I upload a new video. If you want to support me, you can hit the thanks button below and give me any amount you like, or you can use my PayPal link, or you can have a look at my Amazon wishlist. Thank you again for watching, and until next time.